We needed more power in electrification or in the electrical motor if we only had one motor. So hence, we came up with the dark matter. It features our axial flux technology that we patented for the Cork e-motor.
Koenigsegg CEO confirms this new engine will shake the entire EV industry. Everyone's eyes are on Tesla, Toyota, and BYD. But while the giants were battling for the EV crown, a tiny Swedish company quietly built something that could change the entire game. Meet Koenigsegg and its insane new invention that could shake the foundations of the electric car world. Recently, CEO Christian von Koenigsegg unveiled an engine that's left even the most seasoned experts speechless. He says this engine will redefine the future of transportation. And after you hear how it delivers EV-like efficiency without a single battery, you might just believe him. This isn't hype. This isn't a concept sketch. This is Koenigsegg, the same company behind the world's fastest hypercars. And now, they've created a mechanical miracle that could make electric cars rethink everything. Stay till the end, because what you're about to hear isn't just about a new engine. It's a warning shot, fired straight at the entire EV industry. Back in 1994, a young dreamer named Christian von Koenigsegg spent his days sketching cars that could one day rival the greats: Ferrari, Lamborghini, and McLaren. At the time, it seemed impossible. He was a nobody with no money, no factory, and no team. But what he had was vision. He wasn't interested in copying anyone else. His goal was simple: to create the world's most advanced performance machines. And when he said, "If I don't define my car myself, no one else will," it wasn't arrogance, it was prophecy. From that small garage came the Koenigsegg CC, a car that didn't make headlines but made the world take notice. Then came the CC8S, which smashed records to become the world's fastest production car. After that, the Agera, the Regera, and the Jesko each took innovation to the next level. Every new car was faster, lighter, and smarter than the last. Koenigsegg wasn't just making supercars, they were redefining what a car could be. And now, they've created something so revolutionary, it could change how we think about combustion engines forever. Let's talk about this new creation, the lightweight twin-turbo free-valve engine. It's small, incredibly light, and unbelievably powerful. Just 3 cylinders, yet it produces over 600 horsepower. That's right, a tiny 3-cylinder engine that's stronger than most V8s. But here's what makes it truly extraordinary. It doesn't use a camshaft. In every traditional engine, a metal rod called a camshaft controls the valves that let air and fuel in and exhaust out. It's been the same basic design for over a century. Koenigsegg decided to eliminate it completely. Instead, each valve in this engine is controlled individually using electronic and pneumatic systems. That means each cylinder can operate independently, responding instantly to what the car needs. Think of it like moving from one master light switch to a smart lighting system. Only the lights you need turn on. The result is stunning. No wasted power, no wasted fuel, no unnecessary friction. The engine breathes smarter, runs cleaner, and reacts faster. Add 2 turbochargers that constantly feed it fresh air. And suddenly, this little engine starts producing power levels once thought impossible. But the real magic is in its efficiency. This tiny monster achieves what many thought could only be done with electric motors. It delivers instant power with minimal fuel use. It even runs on clean fuels like ethanol or biofuel, making it almost carbon neutral. In other words, it performs like an electric car, but doesn't rely on heavy, expensive batteries or charging stations. It's the best of both worlds. The secret behind it all is what Koenigsegg calls free-valve technology. It changes the very way an engine breathes. In a normal engine, The camshaft decides when every valve opens and closes, even when it's not necessary. Koenigsegg replaced that entire system with sensors and actuators that control each valve individually. It's like giving every room in your house its own switch, so no energy is wasted. The result is an engine that thinks for itself, using less air and fuel when cruising and unleashing its full power when you step on the gas. It's so precise that engineers compared it to the human heart, adjusting automatically based on the car's needs. Now, let's address the question on everyone's mind. Can it really compete with electric cars? Surprisingly, yes. Electric vehicles have many advantages: instant torque, quiet operation, and zero tailpipe emissions. But they also come with major drawbacks. Batteries are heavy, expensive, and require rare metals that are harmful to the environment to mine. Charging can take hours, and cold weather reduces range drastically. Koenigsegg's new engine sidesteps all of that. It's small, light, and incredibly efficient. It doesn't need charging stations or massive lithium batteries. And because it can run on renewable fuels, it's just as eco-friendly as many EVs, if not more so. Koenigsegg's true genius, however, lies in how they've blended both worlds. Their latest car, the Koenigsegg Gemera, uses this small engine in combination with electric motors, creating one of the most advanced hybrid systems ever built. The Gemera isn't a stripped-down race car, it's a four-seater family car that produces a staggering 1,700 horsepower and accelerates from 0 to 60 in just 1.9 seconds. That's faster than most dedicated supercars. In the city, it can drive quietly on electric power alone. On the highway, the engine roars to life, delivering incredible speed and efficiency. The two systems work together seamlessly, and because the engine can charge its own battery, there's no fear of running out of power. This hybrid approach offers something the auto industry has been missing: balance. As word of this breakthrough spread, the global automotive world took notice. For years, major companies like Tesla, Toyota, and BYD have poured billions into electric development, while governments pushed to phase out combustion engines entirely. But Koenigsegg's innovation has made everyone pause. What if we gave up on engines too soon? If a small three-cylinder engine can produce electric-like performance while remaining clean and efficient, maybe the future isn't as one-sided as we thought. In Japan, companies like Toyota and Honda are doubling down on hybrid technology. In China, BYD and others are re-evaluating their EV-only strategies. Even in the US, experts are asking tough questions about whether the electric push has gone too far, too fast. Koenigsegg's invention proves that innovation doesn't always come from size. It comes from vision. A small company in Sweden has reminded the world that combustion isn't dead. It just needed to evolve. Of course, no breakthrough is without its challenges. The free-valve engine is expensive to produce and requires precise craftsmanship. Each component is carefully built and tested by hand, which means mass production is still years away. The materials are costly, the sensors complex, and not every mechanic can repair such an advanced system. Then there's the issue of fuel infrastructure. Biofuels and methanol aren't available everywhere. Until that changes, widespread adoption will take time. But the technology works, and history shows that once something this revolutionary enters the world, it only gets more accessible with time. In the end, Koenigsegg's tiny but powerful engine isn't just a machine, it's a message. It proves that power and sustainability can coexist. It shows that the solution to cleaner transport isn't necessarily abandoning the engine, but reinventing it. Christian von Koenigsegg's vision is clear. The goal is not to eliminate the engine, but to improve it. And he's done exactly that. This little three-cylinder masterpiece delivers electric-like efficiency, breathtaking performance, and environmental responsibility, all without a plug. It's more than an engine, it's a philosophy. The future of driving doesn't have to be one extreme or the other. It can be both, fast and clean, powerful and responsible. Koenigsegg has proven that innovation isn't just about creating something new. It's about reimagining what already exists. This small Swedish company didn't just challenge the EV industry. It reminded the world that sometimes the next big revolution doesn't come from Silicon Valley. It comes from a garage. If you enjoyed this story and want to see more mind-blowing innovations from the world of cars and technology, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned, because the future of speed and sustainability is only just getting started.